Hello, YouTubes. What is up? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy Strem, and we are here watching the game that got me to Master Rank. Now, I'm playing Greninja. I was going to do like a whole video about how I got to Master Rank, and I still might, but I felt like this was a great Greninja game to show off, and sort of how you can play Greninja out of the jungle. I thought some cool things happened in this game, and I'm super stoked to finally be Masters. It has been a grind, solo, duo, or triple queuing pretty much the whole way there. So, yeah, let's check this one out. Got my lane partner Crustle here, and he's doing some things. He's a little aggressive like a Crustle should be, but I'm just trying to farm and stay safe away from this Cramorant Squirtle lane, which is actually an insanely strong lane. But luckily we get some help from our Zeraora here, and I see him roll in, so I'm just like going super aggressive. I use my substitute aggressively there. I'm using the bubble. I see their Zeraora, but I'm like, they're all dead, so let's just hammer this guy. I do run Score Shield on my Greninja as well. I'm running on pretty much everything when I solo queue because I want to score them points. But unfortunately, I do stay a little too long and get caught out here. Still worth, I think. I dumped my points, so I didn't lose any. Didn't have any unscored points. And then I see this Gabite up in the top left of the minimap there. I'm like, what is this kid doing? What is he doing? So me and Zeraora collapse on him, and I'm still to this day not sure what the Gabite wanted to get done there. But we get the KO there, so lots of KOs early. I'm already a Frogadier. I have died once, but it doesn't matter that much. There's Zeraora, stays a little too long, so I grab my berry. And now I'm like, ooh, I can position aggressively on the Wartortle as well. Just trying to make sure he doesn't blink too far away from me. I know he's in the bush, and we get him with that boosted auto attack. And then me and Crustle just collapse on this Cramorant. I die, though. So not a great start, actually, for me right now. I'm realizing a lot of mistakes I'm making. But I wasn't Master yet when I recorded this game. So, you know, I can get away with it. I'm just an Ultra player at this moment. No, but seriously, not a great start for me. I still make a ton of mistakes, obviously. I'm just trying to farm up right now before the first Dreadnought. I do see them collapsing on the goal, but I'm thinking there's not too much I can really do here. I can try to delay some scoring, but obviously there's 4 of them. So I'm like, okay, y'all do you. I'm going to head down to Dreadnought and leave that goal behind. It doesn't matter too much if you lose the top goal anyway, to be honest. It actually makes 3 extra Audinos spawn, which is good farm for later in the game. So we finally get Greninja here. I still take Surf. I know a lot of people are taking Water Shuriken, but I take Smokescreen. Surf, I think the execute on Surf and the reset of cooldown when you kill something is just way too good to pass up. So as you can see, I'm clearing these bees super strong, and my Surf never went off cooldown. So we're level 8 here, kind of posturing for the first Dreadnought, if you will. Just trying to do some damage to this Wiggly. But then I realized Machamp has taken out that Audino, and why not get the extra experience? So I see the Zeraora here. I'm trying to be very careful to stay out of the discharge. It is his main form of damage, but I have to use Surf, and we get him down. So I start the Dreadnought. I know with Greninja, he's so good at last hitting, but unfortunately I just wanted to be the one to start there. I'm kind of waiting on my team. Our Zeraora is up in the top lane for some reason. Their Gabite is scoring in our top lane for some reason, so I know we have the team advantage here, so I'm like, let's go ham. The Wigglytuff ults, but it shouldn't be too much of a big deal. She seems to be running away, and now we all just kind of collapse on Dreadnought. I'm saving my Surf to get the kill on it here, and I do just that. Actually, Crustle got the last hit, but I did a ton of damage with that Surf at the end there. Now just trying to not get slept. And this is kind of the awkward play, right? Like, after that first Dreadnought, everybody's just trying to get their points in. Luckily, we do get our 32 and break the goal. And I just decide to ult, because why not? And chase these MFs down with my auto attacks. I Smokescreen aggressively. Or I should have Smokescreened aggressively. Didn't need to get the points anyway. I see Rotom's already been got, so I'm like, all right, I'll farm their Audinos. And this is important because you're trying to take away as much experience from them as you can and take it for yourself. So I see 2 of them, and I'm like, whoop, bouncing out of here. This Garchomp actually becomes a real big problem for me late game, which you'll see. But remember, like, a lot is on the line for me in this game here. It is my Ultra 3-star game or 3-diamond game, so I'm like feeling the heat. I'm playing the carry. Obviously, I didn't get to jungle, but to me, Greninja is just always a carry. So yeah, I'm feeling the pressure, but I know I can take out this Wigglytuff. We're 2 levels higher or something, so we get that KO. And now I'm just staying bottom until the next Dreadnought, really. I do see Garchomp pop up in the jungle here, so I go to help out our Charizard and Machamp. Get the KO with Surf, and then this Zeraora comes in. And I start chasing him down too. He just ulted, but it doesn't matter. We get another KO with Surf or an auto attack that time. I couldn't remember. Now I'm just chasing down, and boom. Triple kill, baby. This Garchomp actually ults here, which is super scary, and just deletes me. And deletes Charizard, I believe, as well. Yeah, that Garchomp ult is scary once he gets going. But we're going to be back in time for at least part of the Dreadnought battle, for sure. We did have a long death timer because of our kill streak and that tripler right before we got killed ourselves, but we are back. Our team has already collapsed on Dreadnought. I'm thinking, I'm going to stop this Cram from scoring. I do have my ult, but I believe the Cram does as well. And the Cramorant's ult is just so good, dude. So he ults me right here, and I can't get out of there. But luckily, the smoke screen actually makes you untargetable by at least Cramorant's ult. I think he ends up getting the points in. He does anyway, so failure attempt by me. But we did burn his ult. And I'm like, you know what? I'm chasing this MF down. We're the same level. He's already ulted me, so he can't do it again. And I don't need to burn my ult to kill him. So GG to Cramorant. And then I noticed some of their team bottom and some of their team is dead. So I start hopping on this Rotom myself. And we'll see. Right now I'm the only one up here. I can't really remember if somebody comes at me, but I try to save my Surf to the very end, but I got a little nervous and shot it a little too early, but there it is. Zeraora shows up just a little too late. It is a close battle at this moment. So again, I'm just trying to get level 13 here, as much experience as I can before Zapdos, and it really helps for me to be level 13 going into that fight. I'm thinking, do I burn my ult? There's 40 seconds to zap. I could probably get it back in 40 seconds, but if I don't, that's going to suck. And then Garchomp is all over me with his ult. But luckily, again, we burned that before the zap, so I just try to do a little escape plan here. Go Agent Zero on him and just burn as much as I can. I actually use Surf, Smoke Screen, my eject button, everything, the whole thing. And then I go back to heal up for this Zapdos fight in 20 seconds. Just hop right middle here. Seeing if I can collapse on this Blastoise a little bit. He just ulted. So he's got the shield, and I'm like, I got bigger fish to fry. We got to make sure we hop on this Zap. Garchomp is scoring 100 down bottom, but if he waited 2 seconds, he would have doubled that 50 into 100, but he did not. So that might come into play later. Who knows? There's Garchomp again. He's on me. He's always on me. He's obsessed with me. I ult just to get the speed boost and the auto attack damage boost for this team fight. And we take out Garchomp, take out Zeraora, and then now we're on Blastoise. He's doing some heavy damage, though. I really think Blastoise needs to be nerfed. Wigglytuff gets 96 in, and I'm like, all right, this is what we're doing. I'm going to go score my 50 or attempt to score my 50 while they're distracted with Zapdos and other things. And blammo, I get it in, and then I'm like, oh, crap. I see a lot of orange around that Zap. Garchomp is back to bother me again. So obsessed, so obsessed. And now I'm like, uh-oh, a lot of orange, not a lot of blue around here. Let's just start hammering these auto attacks, and boy, I get the steal, literally. Like I said, this is a game for me to go into Masters. I'm scoring 100. I'm getting a steal. I'm thinking, woo, our team got Zapdos. Let's go. Should I go back and defend, or should I score this 50? Obviously, I'm going on the offense, and then look who shows up out of nowhere. This MF, dude. He actually killed me. And I have a 30-second death timer because of all the KOs we got earlier in the match. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to sit out basically the whole end of this game. But the good thing is my team is being really smart here. They're all going back to defending after they score. Machamp even has 50, and he still sees it as a priority to defend that top goal. Crustle does something a little weird and just goes straight mid. I think that's a misplay. I think you should always just stay on the jump pad, especially when you're in the lead like we are. But we're back now. We can stay on this jump pad and kind of monitor the situation. We see Garchomp approaching bottom with Blastoise, so I hop down on him. Get my auto attacks, get my surf, get everything I possibly can off on them, just so they can't score here. And boom. 645 to 366. I will show you the end screen, just to kind of show the stats of the team here. I think our team did a really good job all around. 100 points across the board. Everybody but Machamp. We had 14 kills, 6 assists. And did end up getting the MVP, which is always nice on your road to Masters. And just showing you the review battle. We didn't need Zapdos to win, but it was still a huge steal. And I think we would have lost had we not gotten it. So that's it. I'm a Master player now. We'll talk to you later on. Peace.